Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatin Najwa binti Karim. Today, I want to talk about what is the vision and mission of a successful entrepreneur. We have interviewed an entrepreneur who is successful in producing food, which is mi sotong. His name is Encik Muhammad Hafiz. He has worked on this food in Penang. The vision and mission he holds is to obtain a halal profit rate and income. He also innovated products produced according to the new market segments. That's all from me. Thank you.
His name is Sheikh Muhammad Hafiz bin Seni Muhammad, also known as Encik Said, is a 4-year student in the Faculty of Entrepreneurship and Business at University Malaysia Kelantan. He also from Pulau Pinang. Encik Said is an entrepreneur who has entered into the food and beverage manufacturing industry with an emphasis on instant drinks and innovative government products.
Family inspiration and early influences. Encik Said's father, a businessman, had a big impact on his entrepreneurial path. Encik Said grew up watching his father's business perseverance attentively and picking up essential skills in perseverance and determination. He is a strong drive to excel in business and carry on the family legacy from his father's works. Encik Said was motivated to carry on his father's tenacity in his business by witnessing his father's entrepreneur. Mr. Said developed a lot of advancement in this sotong company.
Marketing and export plan. Encik Said plans to export his product as part of his marketing plan for the Seni Mi Sotong. With this strategy, he can fulfill the needs of clients who are unable to visit his store in person and reach a wider audience.
Seni Food and Beverage Sdn Berhad is a private limited company in the food and beverage sector, based in Gostom, Penang and Malaysia. The company adheres to Companies Commission of Malaysia SSM regulation. The manufacturing sector involves the production and processing of the food and beverage product, including securing raw material, processing and packaging, ensuring safety and quality standard, and producing processed food and beverage and specialty ethnic food. The company targets customers such as children and teenagers, young youth, middle to high income family, urban and suburban areas, healthy consumer, convenience seekers. The company's business operation includes strategic planning, operation management, human resource management, marketing and sales, financial management, continuous improvement, and leadership and decision making. The company has 30 employees divided to departments such as production, marketing, logistics, technical and supervisor, administrator, staff, and roles such as contributing to operation, maintaining product quality, and driving growth. In conclusion, Seni Food and Beverage Sdn Berhad combines strategic planning, operation management, and effective leadership to ensure growth and success in the competitive food in beverage market.
Okay, now we talk about the entrepreneur before starting the venture. First, works experience. When Mr. Hafiz was in his career, there was several challenges that he faced. One of the main challenges is limited financial resource. He also depends on scholarship or loans, which cause him to only have enough to cover the cost of education when he was still a student at UMK. Next, role model. Mr. Hafi is very inspired by his father's extensive experience in the business world and consider him as his main example. Encik Hafi's respect for his father goes beyond business achievements in serving hot foods. He finds a great inspiration in his father's commitment, perseverance, and creative spirit. Let's talk about entrepreneurial activities. These are several important business efforts that have been carried out by Mr. Hafiz. Among them are menu development and product innovation, powerful marketing and branding. Pay attention to the customer's experience using friendly methods and more. Next, talk about intention to become an entrepreneur. Hafi was exposed to the world of economics at a young age after watching his father go and effectively run his hot food company. This gave rise to his initial ambition to start his own firm, which reflected a deep love and vision for the new business at the age of 9 years. Lastly, talk about background family. Sini Mohammed, Hafiz's father, is the head of the family and owns a small mi sotong company in Penang. Even with his father's business ventures, the family's financial situation was dire. Although a devoted housewife, her mother was unable to support the family financially. The family's income is inconsistent and insufficient after placing them below the B14 Malaysian income level, which represents the bottom 40% of the country population.
Next, I'm Suganya Napamparajin, Trigonometric A23, A24, Going to explain the next part of this presentation, which is the entrepreneurs at the time he's starting the ventures. At first, the primary motivation of the entrepreneur to start up this business was his role model, which is his father and his family. Inspired by his father, Mr. Sini Muhammad, Encik Hafiz started the business to support his family during the tough times. His father's advice and support were the crucial at the moment of his venture to start up this business. The next one is the entrepreneur's goals during the setup of the business. Mr. Hafiz has his clear vision and mission during the startup of this business. His main goal of this business was to gain profit and improve his family situation. With a clear vision of the ventures, Mr. Hafiz grew the business and achieved financial stability. Next is resources before startup. At first, Mr. Hafiz started these ventures with a limited resources, which is he started with personal savings and family contributions. Other than that, Mr. Hafiz also do collaboration and joint competitions. Mr. Hafiz partnered with UMKI during the COVID-19 times for his financial resources and joined few competition and won it to fund his ventures. The next one is Mr. Hafiz's intellectual property. The unique recipes from his father and his culinary skills makes him to make different in products and was one of the main resources that helps him to start up the business. Other one is networking. At first of these ventures, Mr. Hafiz started with a minimal early networking. Initially, the business handled manufacturing, supplying, and distribution internally without external working. Besides, the early stage of control of this business. At the early stage of this business, Mr. Hafiz seriously controlled his business, emphasized strict control all over his business aspect to stabilize and ensure the quality of his business, which has facilitated a smooth development and expansion of these Sini food and beverages. The next one is risk orientations. Mr. Hafiz manages risk orientation in his business is via experience based, which is Mr. Hafiz utilized his early experience in food and beverages sector to manage his risks. Other than that, capital and innovation.
Mr. Hafiz focused on building strong capital and innovating product packaging for a longevity. Not only that, Mr. Hafiz also give importance for time management, balanced business and studies. Mr. Hafiz hiring a supervisor to manage his academics and business effectively, which help is to um, overcome his main risk of the business, which is affecting his studies. Lastly, the competition to the business. Mr. Hafiz deal with competitions through a strategic business models and resources. On the other hand, the business plan of the ventures. Mr. Hafiz has a strategic planning of his business. Develop a detailed business plan with a clear visions, market analysis and pricing strategy, product offerings and operational strategies for sustainable growth. And the last one is how Mr. Hafiz preparedness to start up the venture. Initially, Mr. Hafiz was unprepared because the driven because Mr. Hafiz driven by the need to help his family and supported by his experience, skills and strategic planning that lead to Mr. Hafiz successfully embark on this entrepreneurial journey, which is now makes a good improvement in the journey and makes the Cine food and beverages more known to others. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, I will continue this presentation with a conclusion. So, the conclusion is Mr. Said learned entrepreneurship from his father, who owns a ship noodle business in Penang. From entrepreneurship, Mr. Said learned to resolve issue through constructive dialogue without causing friction. Other than that, Mr. Said had learned to manage organization in his company, and he learned to manage financial in his company too. From the key success factor, Mr. Said have a effort and he hard work and always ready in all overcoming challenge in the company. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Arvizan bin Muhammad Zamil. My number matric is 8231886. So the last one is I will represent about appendix and the photos about the interview with owner of Sinimi Sotong, which is Encik Syed Muhammad Hafiz bin Sini Muhammad. So the interview is going well. So and this is a photo Cik Syed with the seni mi sotong at festival food. So and the restaurant seni mi sotong at Pulau Pinang. And the innovation that Encik Hafiz do is the product of seni mi sotong. So as an entrepreneur like Mr. Said, there are many sacrifices made by him as well as hard work. So his advice is not to be afraid to try new things and try to take a risk and learn from the failures. So the advice from the Mr. Said. So that's all for me and thank you.